Hey, what's up everyone? John here from testprepinsight.com, and today I'm going to be reviewing the GRE prep course from Kaplan. I reviewed this prep package a couple years back, but since then Kaplan has made some changes, so today we're going to be taking a totally fresh look at the Kaplan GRE course to see whether it might work for you. And just as a quick note, since I'll just sort of be limited to talking about the highlights and lowlights in this video, if you find you need some more detail at any point, you can always check out our full detailed written review of Kaplan over on our website. An easy way to get there is just to Google Test Prep Insight Kaplan GRE review. That's the quickest way to get there. Okay, so let's get right into the meat of this review. So, as you can probably imagine, the Kaplan courses include pretty much all of the typical study materials that you'd need for GRE prep. I'm talking a detailed study plan, video lessons, practice questions, practice tests, live classes, prep books, etc., etc. So rather than running down a list of study materials that you likely already know about, I'm just going to focus on what I see as the biggest strengths and weaknesses of the Kaplan course, because ultimately I think this is going to be more helpful for you to determine whether Kaplan is going to be a good choice for your learning style. Okay, so let's start with the strengths. And number one are Kaplan's on-demand video lessons. They are some of the best in the entire GRE prep space, perhaps only trailing Manhattan Prep. So the Kaplan lessons take the form of a digital whiteboard where the instructor appears on the screen and walks you through the material, providing strategies, explaining concepts, and working through example problems. In my opinion, not only are the Kaplan instructors super knowledgeable when it comes to the GRE, but they also have a real knack for breaking down complex topics into understandable chunks. The result is some stellar and engaging video lessons that really hold your attention from beginning to end. Alright, so while we're on the topic of video lessons, pro number 2 for Kaplan is their GRE channel. Honestly, this is probably the biggest selling point of the Kaplan course in my opinion. So essentially their GRE channel features bonus supplemental live lessons that dive deep into specific topics, testing strategies, and question types. And they're offered on almost a daily basis, meaning 6 days per week. And even if you can't make the live sessions, the recordings are turned into on-demand videos after the fact that you can watch later. All in all, I was just super impressed with Kaplan's GRE channel. I think it's one of the most helpful resources in the entire GRE prep space, especially if you're struggling with a specific topic. And by the way, if you want to see some examples of these GRE channel sessions, make sure to check out that full detailed written review that I mentioned earlier. I'll have it linked down below in the description for you. I have a bunch of screenshots and examples over there so you can get a better feel for what to expect. Okay, so pro number 3 for Kaplan is their QBank. And more specifically, I'm referring to the fact that Kaplan allows you to create customized practice question sets with problems of your choice. So overall, it's just a really nice feature for building quizzes to focus in on areas where you need the most practice. So between this feature and the supplemental live lessons from Kaplan's GRE channel, you should have no problem working on your individual weaknesses. Alright, so on the topic of practice material, pro number 4 for Kaplan is their practice tests. Not only do they offer 7 full-length simulated practice tests that closely mimic the real exam, but Kaplan also offers a very unique feature that they call official test day experience. So essentially the company allows students to take one of their practice GRE exams at a real Pearson VUE testing center, which is awesome. No other competitor offers this type of experience, and it gives you the opportunity to practice just like it's game day. That way you know what to expect, and hopefully will help you get rid of some of those nervous butterflies so you can crush the real thing. And lastly, pro number 5 are Kaplan's prep books. So, no matter which course you select, Kaplan's going to ship you a bundle of hard copy prep books, which together make for a very strong prep resource. Plus, Kaplan does a really good job of integrating the books into their course curriculum, so if you're more of an old school type of learner like myself that likes the idea of having a physical book to highlight key points, dog ear pages, and take with you when you're on the go, then you're definitely going to want to give Kaplan some serious consideration. Alright, so those are the major strengths of the Kaplan GRE course. Now let's turn the tables and talk about the weaknesses. And the first one has to do with Kaplan's live online and in-person courses. Now, don't get me wrong, I really like Kaplan's live classes. The instructors are awesome and the substantive material is absolutely on point. However, I just wish Kaplan's live courses simply included more hours. You only get 7 3-hour class sessions for a total of 21 hours, while competitors like Princeton Review and Manhattan Prep offer prep packages that include live class time ranging from 24 up to 45 hours. So Kaplan's live packages are a little pricey for the number of hours that you get. And actually, that's probably a good point to talk about the cost of the Kaplan GRE course options. So Kaplan offers 3 different course formats: a self-paced on-demand course that costs around $450, a live online or live in-person course that costs around $1,000, and lastly, a tutoring plus on-demand package that costs around $2,300. So you sort of have 3 different options to choose from. The on-demand course is best suited for independent self-studiers. The live online course is great if you need or want live instruction, and the tutoring packages are great for individuals who need more personalized one-on-one support. Now, looking at Kaplan within the broader context of the GRE prep industry, I'd say that they land somewhere near the middle of the pack in terms of cost. Their courses are not as affordable as Magoosh or Achievable, but they're also cheaper than Manhattan Prep and Princeton Reviews. Again, you might not get as many live class hours, but they are more affordable in real dollar terms. Plus, it's worth mentioning that Kaplan regularly offers sales and special promotions, so make sure to check for coupon codes before buying. In fact, I'll do my best to keep the description below the video screen updated with the most current discount codes that I can find, so make sure to check that out and save yourself some coin if you decide to go with Kaplan. I usually see their packages discounted by 10% if not more. Then, weakness number 2, kind of a similar story here. While I love Kaplan's QBank and the realism of their practice problems, I just wish they included more. Kaplan only provides 2,500 practice questions, whereas Princeton Review offers over 3,500, and Manhattan Prep supposedly offers more than 100,000. So if you're more of a practice-oriented learner, then keep this in mind. And lastly, let's talk about score guarantees. So Kaplan does offer a higher score guarantee, meaning that if your GRE score does not improve by at least 1 point after completing the Kaplan course, you get your money back, which is great. It's definitely nice having that insurance policy. But compared to others in the GRE prep space, Kaplan's guarantee sort of lags behind. For example, Princeton Review offers a course that includes a 10-point score increase guarantee, Achievable offers up to an 8-point improvement guarantee, and even budget provider Magoosh offers a 5-point bump, so do keep that in mind. And that about does it for the detail in this review, so let's get to the final verdict. But before I hit you with that, I should just mention that since you're studying for the GRE, every single month here at Test Prep Insight, we actually give away a free prep course to one lucky person. Super simple dinner. Everyone out there is eligible. I'll put all the details down below in the description on how to get entered, but just know it takes like 10 seconds and hey, you never know, you could win a totally free GRE prep course from Kaplan or some other company. Okay, final verdict time. Is the Kaplan GRE prep course worth it? Well, after using and reviewing Kaplan and all of their different features and study materials, the answer is yes in my opinion. Sure, I do have some minor gripes, like I wish the courses included more live class time and practice problems, but all in all, I think this is one of the more well-rounded and effective prep packages in the entire GRE prep space. Kaplan excels in pretty much every category that truly matters. Video lessons, quality of instruction, realism of practice tests, prep books, you name it. Plus, it doesn't hurt that Kaplan's courses are more affordable than similar offerings from Princeton Review and Manhattan Prep. But anyway, that's all I've got for you. I hope this video was helpful and you learned a little something about Kaplan. If so, make sure to return the favor by subscribing to our channel, liking this video, and dropping me a comment below. That would be really appreciated. And again, if you want to see that full detailed written review that I mentioned earlier in this video, just hop on over to our website. Again, that's testprepinsight.com, or check out the other videos we have on our YouTube channel. We've got a bunch of great content out there. But as always, thanks for watching, best of luck, and I'll see you in the next one.